All righty. Good evening, everyone. Give me 1 second to get us hooked up here. And there we be. Excellent. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another segment of Awareness Wednesday Prime Time. We're your host, Reggie and Victoria Flanagan out of New Jersey, East Orange, that is. So welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys know when you're connected with us, you are our co-host. So thank you for taking on that position. So that being said, we're going to get ourselves started. But before we do, I'm going to pass this over to Victoria, who's going to give you her reasons why this platform Awareness Wednesday, that's such an important piece for her. This is the researcher, the urchin over here is always looking up something. And she's looking it up right now.
Still looking up
Still
stuff.
looking up stuff. Victoria, take it away.
This platform is so important, family. We just have to stay aware. I mean, there's so much going on. We really got to keep our eyes open. So I am a researcher. I find something. I got to connect the dots. I get sources from different entities, different books and pamphlets and documentaries and films. And so I just compile it all together and bring it to my family. So I want you guys to be just as informed as I am. I don't want anybody left behind.
There you go. And that's why she does it. So our disclaimer, before we get started as well into our topic, the Power Couple of Health. This program offers health and nutritional information and is designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on this information as a substitute for, nor does it replace professional, medical, or psychological advice, diagnose, or treatment. None of these statements made have been reviewed or approved by the FDA, Food and Drug Administration. We're also going to be talking about some products as well. So these products haven't been evaluated by the FDA, not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. All that knows that we got some really, really, really good products, right? That's what we say. And we're going to go right into it because let me tell you something. We do this platform coming from me as a man. It's good information. It's really good, powerful stuff on issues that are plaguing us all over, especially African and Brown American people, especially when it comes to this topic right here we're talking about tonight. So we got to look at what's going on. The foods that we're eating, we're not getting the exercise that we should be getting. We're not doing the things, getting the proper nutrients that we need to take care of this temple God gave us. So we got to do the right thing. That's why we have the highest levels of cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity is on the rise. And not just in adults, it's now starting to trend and affect our children. Now that's a problem. That's a major problem. We got to fix that. And it comes from what? Education. It comes from what? Listening to research like this that this young lady does every single week when it comes to these topics that we speak about. So it's important to understand that we are, and there is a solution. There are alternatives, but we got to listen. We got to educate. We got to, do our own research on what we can do different to change the dynamics of what's going on right now amongst the people of this planet. We got to change things, and it has to start right now because things are not getting better; they're getting worse. The foods that are being, developed too fast, they're not doing the body any good. The body's not even recognizing some of the foods what they're producing right now. We call them frankenfood.
It's not
So you
food.
got to be mindful of what you put in your face because we say we're digging our graves with our fork. So keep that in mind. There it is. Absolutely. All right. So with that being said, let's go on to our topic, which is serving God with healthy mind, body, and spirit. And our scripture, beloved, I wish above all things that may prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. That's 3 John 1 and 2. Our subject today, as you can see, diabetes. Who do you know that may be going through that right now? Because that's the topic we'll be talking about, which is diabetes. It's a very serious topic, and it's taking a lot of people out of here. Not just fingers and toes, it's taking lives. So I'm going to pass this back over to the urchin, my certified health coach, our certified health coach, Miss Victoria Flanagan. Take it away and give me information on diabetes.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes. Good conversation this morning. We do this every morning as well. That's why you don't see a whole lot of people on here because we did it this morning. Very informative. It went a little longer this morning than it should have, but I'm gonna keep it short this evening, but I'm gonna give you the meat and potatoes that you need. Like he was saying before, diabetes is on the rise along with everything else, family. Everything. Got to pay attention to the numbers. Got to pay attention. Just driving around, find the dialysis centers near you. We just talked about this not too long ago. How many dialysis centers are near your home? in an hour, what is it, a hour radius?
Yeah, something like that.
How
Within a mile,
many-
within a mile.
Within a
radius.
mile radius,
Yeah.
there you go, dialysis centers, and coming to find out now that they are 24 hours because they have so many people filtering through there, they can't get enough in within the 24 hours, so they have to keep them open. It's a sad concept, family, but just stay aware. So diabetes is the 7th leading cause of death. 7th leading cause of death. They're stating that this is the Black Death of the 21st century. It's really taking people out of here. It says type 2 diabetes is the United States is reaching epidemic proportion. That means it's off the charts. It's off the charts. That's how this stuff is getting arrayed. And just from the last time I did this report, from looking at those stats to now, it has jumped a large number. So they say it's 1 in 5 people have diabetes. That's by the Diabetics of America Association. They said in 2021, diabetes prevalence significantly increased among the United States adults 18 and older. But now it's also affecting our children. That's what Reggie was talking about. All these older issues that was going on, now it's messing with the children, catching up to the babies. So it states that 37 million people have diabetes. It's higher than that now. It's 38.4 million.
Look at that. And this was done in.
This was in 2020, and
and
this was done in 2021. So that's just 1 year. This is 2024
So if
we're in right now.
Exactly. So it went that high in just 1 year. And
where
now
is it
2,
now?
3 years later?
Exactly.
Probably over 40.
Exactly. So it says that 38.4 million people have been diagnosed with diabetes. They said 8.7 million people who have diabetes have not even been diagnosed yet. People are walking around with diabetes and don't even know they have it. So that's another issue that we're dealing with. So we got to pay attention to all of that. It's 1 in 5 people that have diabetes. They said 97.6 million US adults have pre-diabetics. You're right there on the border. You're not quite a diabetic yet, but if you eat that one more piece of that sweet potato pie for Thanksgiving, boom, you on full-blown diabetes. Done kicked you over. But these are the things you definitely have to pay attention to. And this morning, I didn't read this morning, but I just flipped it over. It says American diabetes by race and ethnicity. American Indians and Alaskan have 14.5%. Asians, non-Hispanic, have 9.5%. Black Americans, non-Hispanic, 12.1%. Hispanics, 11.8%, and then your white counterparts, non-Hispanic, 7.4%. So the numbers are going through the roof. They say type 1 diabetes is most often diagnosed in children and teens and young adults. Also, type 2 usually develops later in a person's life. It has increased among the US children and adolescents aging 10 to 19. Children with diabetes. It doubled in the pandemic. Diabetes doubled in the pandemic, I think, for everybody because we were sheltered in. And you were just locked in there with your refrigerator.
Exactly. That's trouble right there.
So this is how it works. They were saying, these are just some of the statistics. Type 2 diabetes has been called the Black Death of the 21st century. Here are some stats of diabetes. It states that diabetes causes 50,000 cases of kidney failure. Kidney failure. You know, most people don't die from diabetes. They die from complications of diabetes.
That's true.
Another 75,000 have lower extremities amputated. 75,000. That's a commercial on TV playing right now. 75,000 people have something amputated. And once they start amputating,
it keeps going every 3 to 5 years.
They're amputating and cutting off something else. So pay attention to that and listen to your body. Also, 650 causes of vision loss. Diabetes is taking your sight. Also, another one, 75,000 deaths every year. So we know that those numbers are all the way up. So how it works, what is diabetes? So type 2 diabetes is the pancreas either isn't making enough insulin or the insulin is not working the way it should, or both. Insulin is important because it acts like a key to open the cells like sugar from your bloodstream, and it moves inside. Sugar, also known as glucose, it gives your body energy, and without the right amount of working insulin, sugar stays in the blood and it can't turn into energy. So that's full-blown diabetes. So you got to pay attention to that. This is Diabetes Awareness Month. It just happened to be in the same month of Thanksgiving. That's what I was saying this morning. People are going to be eating stuff they ain't got no business eating, but I'm going to just have a little bit. I'll take my medication later. That little bit can have something amputated that following week. So you got to be mindful of what you're putting in your mouth. It also states too much sugar in your blood can damage your blood vessels. So left untreated, high blood sugar can lead to complications with your eyes, your gums, your feet, your nerves, your kidneys, and increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Those are some complications of diabetes.
Yes, they are.
So with diabetes, you'll need to watch the signs that your blood sugar is too high or too low. Here's blood sugar that is too high. High blood sugar signs. You're urinating more often than usual. Are you going to the bathroom more than usual? Are you feeling thirsty where you just can't get enough to drink? Do you have blurred vision? Are you feeling tired unnecessarily? You could just get up and still feel tired. Or do you have any tingling and numbness in your hand and feet? That's neuropathy. Low blood sugar signs. You're feeling confused. You have double blurred vision. You're sweating profusely and don't know why. The next one is hungry. You're hungry all the time. And then the last one is feeling dizzy, shaken, and you are weak. So too much blood sugar can raise or fall for many reasons, including eating too much or too little, taking or missing your medicine. If you're on medication, don't skip a day, take your medication, or being more active or getting sick. Pay attention to your body because your body is always, always, always talking to you. So here I'm going to talk about the ABCs. In this little catalog I have, it talks about the ABCs of diabetes and what to look out for. Diabetes can affect your entire body. High blood sugar especially puts health on your smallest blood vessels and your nerves at risk. It can mess up everything, y'all.
Sure
everything.
Can.
This can lead to complications of your heart, your eyes, your feet, your mouth, your kidneys, and even more. So you got to get a good rapport with your doctor. So the ABCs of diabetes. Having diabetes puts you at risk for a heart attack or a stroke. We know that those are on the rise as well. To help lower the risk and keep your heart healthy, you want to work with your doctor and take control of your diabetes. So here are the ABCs. The A is for your A1C. You should know your A1C levels. Your A1C measures your average blood sugar over the past 2 to 3 months. So keep your numbers as close to the goal as possible to be sure that your blood sugar is staying in a healthy range. Talk to your doctor, get to know those numbers. So when it goes out of range, you'll know exactly what to do.
Exactly right.
So B, the ABC, the B is for your blood pressure. You got to know your blood pressure number. If your blood pressure is high, your heart has to work harder to pump blood to the rest of your body. This added pressure increases the risk of heart attacks, stroke, eye problems, and kidney disease. Got to know your blood pressure.
Very important. Touch on that too. She talked about the heart has to work harder, and that's a major, major problem. Because remember, the heart is a muscle. So the more and the harder it has to work, the thicker the walls of that heart's going to become. And that's where you go. Now you're going to start having not just an issue with diabetes, now you got to have an issue with your heart.
Heart failure.
Heart failure, which is a problem. So you want to make sure to check, make sure things is right, get your physicals done every single year, know your numbers. That's so important to know your numbers because it's a key component to everything. And
Absolutely.
she'll get into some of that more, but I just want to touch on that. So if the heart has to work that much harder to push that blood to where it needs to go, that's a major problem.
There you go. So the C for ABC stands for cholesterol. You got to know your cholesterol
Yes,
number
we
as
do.
well. So a lot of these comes out of these little
Doctor's
pamphlets.
offices.
I got all these little pamphlets.
Mhm.
I got books on diabetes all over the place. You
Free.
got a big one over there too.
Mhm.
So the C stands for cholesterol. It is the fat-like substance in your blood that can build up in your arteries to form plaque. This increases your risk of heart attack or stroke. You got to watch your cholesterol. Have your cholesterol checked at least once a year in your doctor's office. You got to know what those numbers are. So your A1C should be less than 7%. Your A1C, 7 or lower. Your blood pressure, it should be below 140 over 80. 140 over 80 should be your blood pressure. Check your blood pressure.
Mhm.
Your total cholesterol should be less than 200. Get a copy of your blood work. When you go get your blood work taken, ask for a copy. Now everything is digital. You can pull it up on a computer, but have a copy. I got a copy of mine, all of my blood work. He has a copy of it,
Sure
all
do.
of your blood work. Your numbers don't lie. So once you start to eat right and do what you need, your numbers are going to change. Diabetes is reversible. It can be reversed, but you got to do your part. Your LDL is less than 100. Less than 100. That's your good cholesterol. Your bad cholesterol, the HDL, should be greater than 40 for men and 50 for women. That's your cholesterol. And then your triglycerides. Don't forget your triglycerides. That should also be less than 150. You have to know your numbers. So it's very important, know your ABCs when it comes to diabetes. A is for your A1C, your B is for your blood pressure, and your C is for your cholesterol. So here's some other possible complications. Work with your doctor to help prevent diabetes. It's preventable and it can be reversed, family. Nothing is as permanent as it used to be because now there's some things that you can do. So diabetes complications with your eyes. Diabetes can damage the blood vessels in your eyes to increase the risk of other conditions like glaucoma, cataracts, a retinopathy. So you talk to your doctor about that. See how one thing leads to something else and something else leads to something else and then something else leads to something else. So the next one is kidneys. Diabetes will affect your kidneys. Your kidneys filter waste from your blood. Diabetes can damage your kidneys and keep them from working like they should. So talk to your doctor about that. The next one are your teeth. You want to hang on to your teeth. Poor blood sugar control can increase the risk of gum disease.
Which is deterioration of the bone.
Absolutely. So you want to see your dentist at least twice a year for your checkups and your cleaning. Brush and floss every day.
Absolutely.
Your teeth can make you sick too. If you don't take care of your teeth, that can also
Sure can.
Abscess behind your gums, anything behind your gums. If you got any mercury fillings, it's time to get that removed. That mercury is not good either. That's a toxin to your system. So if you got mercury fillings, anybody born back in 60s, we got mercury fillings. So you can have these removed because every time you eat, you're eating some of that mercury. Those are toxins to your system. The next one is your feet. Diabetes seems to start at the feet. Nerve damage or poor blood flow to your feet can increase the risk of injury and to keep minor sores or blisters from healing. Pay attention to your feet. And ladies, when you go get your toes done, get your pedicures, don't be letting them cut your cuticles or dig too deep because now that can cause something else. Pay attention to your body. You got something on your body that's not healing, keep an eye on it, for real. Keep an eye on it. But those are just some things to pay attention to. Now, here is how to spot diabetes right here. Some warning signs. I think I had something else down here too. Hold on, family. I got 9,000 pieces of paper over here. I'm a researcher.
9,001. I counted.
Okay, go ahead. You were gonna say something,
Oh,
babe?
no, you do some of the things you already covered when it comes to signs.
Yeah, I was
you know.
covering some of those. Okay, here we go. The symptoms, signs and symptoms, because these symptoms may not seem serious to some people, many people with diabetes remain undiagnosed. That's why so many people have not been diagnosed, because you just say, oh, it's just a sore, it'll go away, or this is something, it'll go
And
away.
that sort of lasted 6 months.
Listen to your body.
Yeah.
First, it'll give you a little whisper. Then it doesn't go away. It's going to stay there. Then it's thumping on you. The next thing you know, you got to go to the doctor. Your toe done turned black, and now they got to take it off. Listen to your body, family. If they apply to you and or your children, you definitely want to see a doctor. Frequent urination, like I said. I get sources from all over, so you might hear the same thing twice. Frequent urination for yourself or your children. If your children running back and forth to the bathroom, or if your children are wetting the bed, that's another sign, bed wetting. Strong thirst, if you're thirsty all the time. Excessive appetite, some want to eat excessively. You always want craving things. The next one is weight loss. You're losing weight without even trying. You definitely need to check that out. The next one is fatigue. You're tired. You could just wake up from a nap and you dragging from one room to the next
Still
room.
exhausted.
You're still
Why
exhausted.
am I
like
so tired?
That's your blood not circulating through your body properly. The next one is irritability. Everything just gets on your last nerve. Just
Including?
everything, including your reserve
Yes,
nerve.
that one too.
And then blurred vision was the last one.
Right.
Here's some root causes of diabetes. I always look for the root cause. If there's an issue, I have a lot of plants around the house. And if there's any issue with my flowers, I always go to the roots. I'll get new dirt, flip it over. Reggie will tell you I'm shaking it out. I'm cleaning them with dish detergent or whatever it is. So if it got root rot, whatever it is, it starts at the root. So if you have an illness or an issue, you got to get to the root cause of it. Once you get to the root cause of it, you can
take care of
deal
it.
with it. Exactly. So here's some root causes of diabetes. First, it's hereditary. It could possibly run in your family.
That can definitely happen.
That absolutely. Because if we grew up eating what our parents ate, you know, we had that Sunday dinner every Sunday, the fried chicken and the cornbread and macaroni and cheese and the yams. If you constantly do that on a regular basis, you are going to have some of the same issues that your parents had. Some of these generational curses has to be broken. So you're just going to have to tweak things and change it out a little bit. Poor diet is the next one. If you're eating from these fast food establishments, stop. We can't say that enough.
I'm telling you.
Family, if y'all only
Leave that stuff
understood what they're
alone.
putting into these establishments.
Leave it alone.
First, it's designed to make you hungry because most of these establishments are red and yellow.
Yeah.
Look at the colors, red and yellow. It's designed to make you hungry.
Exactly. It alerts hunger.
Exactly. So if you ride around and you're looking at, well, I'll be doggone, that's red and that one is yellow. It's some truth to that.
It is.
It's some truth to that. So pay attention to that. It is a marketing piece, and stay out of those establishments.
And look at the television commercials. You got these high definition 4K TVs now. They show you this juicy hamburgers
like
that big, dripping with all that grease and melted cheese, and you're saying, I can just get and lick that screen. Oh my goodness.
It makes you just
designed. I need to go get one of those right now. Nope, I don't have to go. Let me hit DoorDash.
Oh, that's
you deliver me about a dozen.
That's something else. Why do you think that came about? Think about that.
Making things easier to get that food, making it a lot easier. You don't have to get up anymore.
You don't have to go nowhere. Some people got it programmed in their phone. They know exactly who you are. Will be there in 10 minutes. So if you got that on your phone, delete that too. Get that off your phone. You don't need
falling into that trap.
I'm telling you, family, it's marketing.
That's it.
Then they know what you like.
Yep.
If you say it out
loud, in our neighborhoods, they know.
Pay attention.
Have you seen an increase in those scooters?
What scooter? Yeah.
The DoorDash. You see them all over the place.
They running into each other around here.
2 and 3 times. 5. I mean, you see them all over.
Get the app off your phone. You can't order it if you don't have the app.
Now, this really got me when I saw a Burger King Cooper all dressed out.
Burger King?
Burger King. Just like IHOP, they got a coupe, they got a little coupe vehicle. Yeah, when I saw it, I said, No way. No way.
Wow.
Now Burger King has
See
a
their
home
family?
delivery. Come on, y'all.
They're making it so
Dang
convenient.
it.
You got to pay attention to everything,
Mm.
family. Think about that. Think about, if y'all not watched my 600-pound life, that's something to wake you up. That is a truly wake up call. Check your local listings, find that program, and just watch one. It'll blow your
It will
mind.
blow your mind.
Doing a commercial, you're gonna get down and do some sit-ups
You
for
will, it
real.
will really blow your mind.
It will.
It will.
Reggie, will you come in here and look at this? It's so
terrible.
sad, family. It's sad.
But that's what
And
we
it's
are.
families, and the majority of them are married. They
Mhm.
got some love in their life, but they 600
Plus
pounds.
pounds.
They didn't get that way by themselves.
And what do you see? All what they're consuming, all fast
Junk,
food,
junk,
all
junk.
fast food, sandwich.
The
I mean,
ones that
all
can get
this,
out, go to the
it's just
supermarket,
terrible.
and what do they throw in that cart?
All the stuff
More
that's
junk.
garbage.
It's your diet, family.
bad.
Got to clean up your diets. Everything resorts back to your diets. Every report we do every single Wednesday goes
Back to that
to
food.
your diet. It's your diet. You can clean it up. It is what you make it. It good things in, good things out. I say give your body the proper nutrition, the proper waste removal. What goes in got to come out. Can't stay in there now. You can heal yourself from
Indeed.
anything. So the next root cause is chronic stress. We did stress. Was it last week we did stress? Chronic stress and the resulting stress hormone imbalance. Stress can throw you way off balance. And after this election, everybody got a little stress they holding on to, don't know what to do with it. It was a program today talking about we're in a rage nation. Everybody's just so enraged. The single little thing want to tick people off. They want to fight. Road rage, running people off the road. It's just crazy. It's the times that we're living in, so we got to pay attention. The next root cause is nutritional deficiency. Are you getting enough of nutrition in your body that your body requires? I say we are overfed, but we're undernourished. We're eating everything, but we're still hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not giving your body what it's asking for. So nutritional deficiency is another root cause. It's a deficiency in your B vitamins, your zinc, and vitamin D. Vitamin D is so crucial to our bodies. You don't even understand. I'm going to do a report just on vitamin D, the importance of vitamin D. Because now that it's getting darker earlier, you're not getting the vitamin D from your sun. So you're going to have to take a supplement. I don't care. There's no other way around it. Vitamin D supplement is going to be needed. Most people are deficient in vitamin D. So the next root cause is obesity. Are you obese? What is your BMI level? How many pounds overweight are you exactly? Are you in the range for your age? I know the charts have changed a little bit, but how far out of that range are you? Pay attention to that as well. The next root cause of diabetes is certain medications. This is a big one. Certain medications, such as your thiazide, diuretics, cortisone steroids, such as prednisone and cholesterol-lowering drugs. Some of these statins can cause diabetes. Look into your medication. Just don't go by what the physicians say. Do your own homework on what you're putting in your body, because a lot of people die from, not from the illness, they die from the medication. So know what you're putting in your body. Most medications will destroy your liver or your kidneys. Do your research, family, because one thing leads to something else. One medication is going to have a side effect, and you got to get a medication for that. Then you need another medication for the next side effects. You look around, you got 15 bottles of medication on your dresser. Pay attention to that. Exactly. We in this business, we had a young lady, she was on 99 medications for an autoimmune issue. 99. Who said all 99 medications go together? How do you know what's working and what's not working? And she was still sick, still couldn't do anything for herself, couldn't comb her hair, couldn't dress herself, couldn't cook. It's pay attention to what you're putting in your body. So the next thing, we're going to go right into a diet, the most important therapy for diabetes.
Pay attention.
Very, very important. A healthy diet. You want to follow a diet that's high in fiber. Are we eating enough fiber? We eat everything around the sun, but are we getting enough fiber? We need fiber, family. Fiber swells in your body and it helps to sweep the garbage out. That's what fiber does. You got to get your fiber in there. Your vegetables, your nuts, your seeds, your whole grains. We always talk about these G bombs. Your G bombs are your greens, your beans, your onions, your mushrooms, your berries, and seeds. I follow Dr. Joe Furman,
Right.
and that's in all of his books.
Mhm.
All of his books. More doctors are jumping on this bandwagon because they know that food can change things. Food messed it up, and food can change things. We're only supposed to be eating the things that God put here that's compatible to our bodies. The further we get away from what God has put here, the sicker we have become.
As you can see the results of that.
What you're putting in your mouth.
You heard those numbers, right? That's the reason.
That's it. You want water-soluble fiber. It's found in your oat bran, your beans, your nuts, your seeds, and apples. Do you know that apples can really keep the doctor away? Apples. Good, clean apples, not with all of this pesticide and this wax on it. What was that we were just watching with all that wax?
On, what was it?
They boiled the apple or something.
Yeah,
all the
and
wax
showed the
that
wax
was in the
that was
in
on
the
the surface of the
Y'all better
apple.
pay attention to this stuff, y'all.
Apple's not supposed to be shiny like you see in the store. Apples are not grown shiny like that.
Make them look
That's
pretty.
wax.
The other thing is look for a peel sticker.
Mhm.
I'm always talking about the PLU sticker that's on your fruits. The PLU is the price lookup number, so they'll know at the register. But the PLU number also lets you know if it's organic. Organic is a number 9. Then you have some 3s, some 4s, and some 8s. They're generally modified. They've been mixed with something else or they're laced with some other chemicals. Know where your fruits and vegetables are coming from. But this peel sticker that they're putting on the products, you got to pay attention to that because they're not saying GMOs. Now it's
Generally modified.
No.
What?
Engineered.
Oh, generally, same thing. Yeah.
Generally engineered. So you just got to pay attention to the wordage. Switching things up because people are getting a little wise.
And
so
then you notice
attention
too,
to
a
that.
lot of the fruits that you're getting now today don't have seeds in it. That's the problem. That
Pay
lets you
attention
know
to
that
that
that's
too.
modified. That's not real. Because you can't duplicate that. If it doesn't have a seed, how do you duplicate it? You can't. It was made.
Fine fruits with seeds. There was a whole thing over the summer. If anybody know where to get a seeded watermelon, let me know.
Oh, yeah.
We headed down there the whole night. It was a whole thing over the summer. But fine fruits with seeds, very important. And apples. Apples helps balance your blood sugar. That's what apples do. If you can get some good, wholesome apples, this is apple picking season along with pomegranate season. Go out and pick some apples and come and wash them and then juice them. Drink the juice or jar it, put it up in the refrigerator. Good homemade plain apple juice. It's going to be a little cloudy when you juice it because it hasn't been pasteurized and all that other stuff.
Exactly.
But drink your juiced apples and it's good for you. The next one is ground flaxseed should be consumed daily. If you have flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, all of these are good omegas. They're good for your system as well. Chia seeds swells up in your system and it sticks to anything that's not supposed to be in there and it helps sweep that stuff out. So get you some seeds. Flax seeds, ground flax seeds, because flax seeds can come a little chunky too. They like seeds and you be chewing them and they be stuck all between your teeth. But get the grounded flax seed. You got chia seeds, and then you got hemp seeds. You can put them in your shakes and but you're getting your omegas in there as well. Very important to do that. The next one is make sure you drink plenty of good, clean, quality water.
That's very
important. I found myself not drinking enough water. And I was telling Reggie, I got to fill a jug and make sure it's gone by the end of the day. Because I'll run around the house all day and don't drink water. I'll drink grape juice. I'll drink our products. I'll drink something else and won't even touch water. And we got a big old water cooler in the kitchen. All you got to do is stick the cup up under there. But I have to find myself ways to get more water in my diet. I'm being transparent. That's me. So if you get around and get you enough water, drink your water, family.
And let me just stop there for a minute. When it comes to water, you should be drinking half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh, for example, 150 pounds, half of that is 75. So that's 75 ounces of water you should be consuming every single day.
Absolutely.
Half your weight is in ounces.
You got it.
Mhm.
It also says cinnamon is great for diabetics.
Oh, yeah.
You should be putting that blank
Everything.
on
Sprinkle on
everything.
everything.
That blank on everything. Put cinnamon in your oatmeal. Have some cinnamon
Mhm.
toast. Buy some cinnamon bread. Sprinkle some more cinnamon on it. Your whole medicine cabinet should be your spice cabinet in the kitchen. All these herbs and spices have healing properties if you know how to mix them together. So you definitely want to do that. So cinnamon is excellent for diabetics. Get you some cinnamon. Then it says to consume vegetable protein like your nuts, your peas, lean animal protein like turkey, chicken, and fish. You got to be mindful where your things are coming from. Pay attention to that. I just seen something the other day about the salmon. I think I sent it to you.
Mhm.
Look at your salmon. They got parasites in it. Pay attention. Fish such as salmon is excellent. Pay attention to your salmon. They say if you really want to pay attention, if it has any pour some Coca-Cola on it. You see them little worms come up out of there, throw it in the garbage.
Well, and another thing too, also cook your meat, your food, your fish, always cook them well.
Very well.
Always. That's important.
That's good. The next one is garlic and onions will
yeah.
also help lower your blood sugar levels and protect against heart disease. Onions and garlic. So you want to add those and put that on everything too. The next one is enjoy plenty of berries. Berries are excellent. All kind of berries. You have berries, you got plums and apples, and grapes, cherries, and they protect your eyes. All berries are good for your eyes. Consume detoxifying foods as well. Your green spirulina, you got Corella, you got kelp, and we have those in our products. That's why our products are the best thing on this side of heaven. That's why we talk about it so much, because we got what y'all need. But they're superfoods, such as your kelp, your Corella, spirulina, wheatgrass, barley grass, and make these into your super green foods. Again, drink a good, clean, quality water. It also helps to rid your body of toxins. Here's some things you definitely need to stay away from. And I know it's going to be hard because Thanksgiving is just in a couple of weeks.
Right.
Somebody coming to your house is going to have diabetes. You should have your products all around your house. You should serve your products for your beverages at that time of the season. That piece of sweet potato pie could have somebody getting toes removed in about 2 weeks. You got to be mindful of what you're serving to your family as well. The kids running around there eating cotton candy and popcorn, and now they won't eat nothing but the candy yams because they sweet. Pay attention to these little things. The holidays are right here. People are going to make that, can't wait to get my mama's macaroni and cheese. That's what they're going to come over for, just so they can eat.
Coconut pineapple cake.
Coconut pineapple cake.
Chocolate butter cake. The upside down pineapple cake.
But we got detox too. We got something.
Don't worry, we know.
We understand.
We do understand.
So here's some things you need to stay away from if you are a diabetic. Stay away from simple sugars. Obvious ones are candy, cookies, sodas, and other sweets. You got white, refined breads. They also spike your sugar, your blood sugar levels. Bread breaks down to sugar.
Yes, it does.
You got to know that, family. Some people are just addicted to bread, but it breaks down to sugar. Also, avoid cow's milk. We talked about this a little bit this morning. Cow's milk has capsaicins in it. Cow's milk is for baby cows. It's not for us. We're not a baby cow. No human being should be consuming animal milk.
Are you lactose intolerant? There you go.
And that's why.
That's why.
You're not supposed to be eating that stuff. It's really not supposed to be for human consumption.
No.
But they continue to push that out. Children should not be drinking milk because it is mucusing forming. Forming. You got children with allergies and you got kids that stay mucusy, keep a cold all the time. Don't give them dairy. because it's just gonna make it
More
worse.
music, exactly.
More mucusy. Refrain
Refrain
from
from
giving them
exactly.
dairy. No chocolate milk either. Refrain from giving them dairy. Apple juice. And you got to be mindful of some apple juices because some of those was laced with arsenic for a while there. But just do your research, family. Stay organic when you possibly can,
And also support your farmers markets too.
if they're still
If there's,
open, because
yeah,
now it's still
some of them
seasons
have
are
to have a
closing.
brick and mortar building you can actually walk into, like around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the other one too. Out
Mhm.
on, what is that? 40, 140?
On Route 10, there's one.
There you go. That's the one I'm
Yeah.
thinking about.
But
Okay,
support
but
those farmers
avoid
markets.
cow's milk. That's number one. The next one is eliminate alcohol from your diet. I know the holidays are coming. Everybody want to turn up.
But it's sugar and
They're gonna-
alcohol.
Did y'all know that?
Hmm.
A lot of people don't know that.
No, it's sugar and alcohol.
Sugar
Quite
is
a bit
in
too.
alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody wants to turn up and feel good. I don't know if you really want to do that with what's going on right now after this election, because people get to drinking, they start
Realness starts to
telling the
come out,
truth. Furniture gonna be moving up in there for the holidays. So if you know your guests, you might want to refrain from some alcohol for real. I'm just giving you the heads up, family, because there's gonna be some stuff going down for the holidays. Another one is avoid artificial sweeteners. That's your pink, blue, and yellow packages. Avoid that. That's not real sugar.
Correct. That's fake.
That's fake sugar. And they have them on every restaurant tables. That's why I say stay out of those places. Instead, use natural sugar. You got stevia and you have monk fruit.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all never tried monk fruit, it's just that monk fruit. It's a sugar from the monk leaf. That's what I use. It's really good. He does his honey. I do have agave in the house, and I do have some stevia packages. You want to go as
that's the raw sugar.
Natural as possible. Natural raw honey too. And children under, I think 2 shouldn't be taking honey. Don't give honey to children. So the next one, you want to stay away from pizza, stay away from French fries, stay away from white rice. All these white things are not good for you. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? So stay away from those things. So let's see here. Covered all of that. Where's my other part of my diet? We know that this is Thanksgiving too.
I mean, you're gonna cheat a little bit, but please.
You're gonna be okay with it.
Do it in proportion. Don't overindulge. I know it tastes good, but
in
don't
moderation,
overdo it.
family, in moderation.
And
just remember,
exactly.
in moderation.
And as soon as it's over, start detoxing that body, because you know what's coming behind that. You got Christmas.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. Okay, I think that was it. We talked about gum disease. We talked about neuropathy. Did we talk about neuropathy? Nerve damage.
Not in detail.
Over a long period of time, you can damage your nerves in your legs and in your feet. This is diabetes. And we did a report on sitting. Sitting is the new smoking. You got to get up out of that chair. Even if you can get up, get up. Stand up for as long as you possibly can. So they said over the time period can change and damage your nerves in your legs and in your feet. The symptoms include pain. You're going to get some pain in your feet, some sensitivity in your feet, even some numbness where you can't feel your toes or your fingertips. If you've lost feeling in your feet, you could hurt yourself and not notice
Sure
that.
could.
You could step on a nail or step on anything sharp and don't even know that you have been cut.
Because you've lost feeling in that
Nail
area.
vats can get infected, and now you got another issue.
Foot coming off.
Another issue. So just be mindful of that. You might not even notice that. So ask your doctor how to care for your feet and report any changes right away. Pay attention to your feet. And if you have, I'm going to say soak your feet in Epsom salt. Epsom salt has magnesium in it. You really got to take care of your feet if you're diabetic. You can't go and get pedicures. You can't have anybody messing with your nails and all that. It's got to be done professionally or in a hospital, because they could cut your toenails too low and now you got a problem.
Correct.
Your toenails are supposed to be cut straight across. They're not supposed to be curved.
Right.
Because your nail could grow back into your skin and now you got an ingrown toenail.
And that can be
That's
very
another
painful.
issue. So just be mindful of how you are taking care of yourself. or how somebody else is taking care of you. You don't want nobody to touch your toes. Don't let them touch your toes. Talk to your doctor. They can send you to a professional and get that done. But it's very, very important to not make it any worse. Don't make it any worse. Leave it alone. So now we're going to talk about some products that we have that may help with
Diabetes.
let me see if I covered obesity, low blood sugar, sleeping problems too. Diabetes can cause
That was one of the
sleep
issues. That was one of
problems.
the signs.
Was it sleep
Yeah,
problems?
sleeping issues. Yeah.
You can have pain, you can have cysts, you can have
Mhm.
allergies, bronchitis, you can have tumors, HIV, liver detoxification. You got to clean yourself out. It says cinnamon. Cinnamon is great for colds, is for diarrhea, for digestive upset, heavy menstrual. You got to have your daughter or your aunt or
Mhm.
somebody has a heavy menstrual cycle, cinnamon. It also improves circulation. It regulates your blood sugar. We are not doctors. I had to put that in the report too. We're not doctors. I just read a lot. So Reggie's quote is, it's easy to do, but it's easier not to do. So you got to take care of yourself. You really do, family. And it states that a normal blood sugar is 99 or less. Pre-diabetes is 100 to 125. Full-blown diabetes is 126 and over. Those are your diabetic numbers.
So
You should
get to know your
that.
numbers.
Absolutely. You should definitely know that. So now, I had two numbers here. There's Diabetic Solution Center. If you have some questions, you can call this number and talk to somebody about diabetes. That number is 1-800-945, you putting it in the chat, 945-0600. It's the Diabetic Solution Center. Here's another website you can look up, getrealaboutdiabetes.com. That was Anthony Anderson. He had a commercial about that. Get real about diabetes. So if you got diabetes, these are 7 things you need to know. Move more, lower your weight, see your doctor more often, eat better, spinach, broccoli, carrots, get those vegetables in there. You want to make sleep a priority. You got to get your rest, family. Get support if you're a diabetic. They got so many support groups out there. You don't have to do this alone. Diabetic is not a taboo thing anymore. You might need that support. You might need classes on what just to eat. What I just went over, certain things that you need to eat and certain things you need to stay away from that can make it worse. And then choose and commit having a right mindset. If you want to get well, you will get well if you set your mind to do just that. Now, if you want to stay sick, you want a whole pity party around you, you can have that too. But nobody wants to be sick. Just know that nobody's coming for you. You got to take care of your own body. And that's why I watched that program, My 600-Pound Life, because they really cannot do anything for themselves. They have to wait for somebody to get them up, at least just roll them over. They can't even roll over by themselves. It's just the saddest thing. We just have so much to be thankful for, so much to be blessed for, that you wake up in your right mind and you can dress yourself in the morning. You don't have to wait for somebody to fix you dinner. You can get to the kitchen yourself and make your own breakfast. You just got to watch the program, because I just sit and my heart just goes out that so many people let themselves go to that point. Some trauma in their life, whether they
always something that triggered it.
Molested as a child, or
they lost a loved one.
It's always something.
Always something,
and everybody, they just turn to food for comforting.
And it's
a lot of people
surprising.
do that, turn to food for comfort. But it doesn't judge you. It tastes good. You can eat as much as you want, but a lot of them feel guilty after they done clean that plate.
And you're surprised to see, you don't think your body can expand
to
such
stretch. That's what
length.
gets me.
I mean, it's amazing.
The
700,
lymphedema
800 pounds.
in their
Yes,
legs.
it's just something to see. And it's all because of what they're consuming and what they have become because of that addiction of food.
It's
Well, it's
definitely an
just terrible.
addiction. It's
It's bad.
definitely an
It's bad.
addiction.
And it's a true statement. They say you are what you eat. No, you are what you absorb, and that's the side
Absolutely.
effect of it. So we got to be mindful of that.
We just got to make better choices. So here in this company that we are a part of, I'm telling you, y'all, we are the solution to so many issues that's out there. I know I love doctors. If you break a leg, you got to go to the
Need
doctor.
them for that.
If you can find a natural way to take care of yourself, you need to be doing just that. I'm just saying, with our new administration coming in, you better start taking care of yourself, y'all. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Get some things in your house that you're going to need. We did that report a while back. Some things y'all going to need. Stay awake, stay aware, but give your body a good fighting chance with some natural products. Our food, they're messing with the food. Like we saying, they putting all these additives and preservatives and all this stuff in our food to make it, give it a long shelf life. Anything with a long shelf life is going to shorten yours. Just think of that. How long has that set up there?
You don't know.
You don't know. Everything has an expiration date on
So
it,
do
but
you.
how long can those beans really last?
You have an expiration date too.
Things. We're not telling y'all to back away from everything.
But just be mindful of what you put in. Maybe once in a while. It's
And
okay. We're not saying you have
I
to
can
stop
eat some
everything.
right now, really. I like my Haagen-Dazs
But
strawberry
know
ice
your
cream.
limit.
And I'll get the little one.
Yeah.
And half of it'll go bad because it done got freezer burnt in there. One spoonful and I'm good. You just want the taste. You don't have to sit and eat the whole container.
A whole gallon of
If you're
ice
going
cream.
to eat cookies and potato chips, they say take them out of the bag.
Yeah, don't take the bag with you.
Eat out of the bag because you're going to eat the entire bag. If you're going to eat cookies, take so many out of the cookies out of the bag, because you don't, you're going to eat that whole sleeve of cookies. Take them out of the bag. Get you a snack bowl. If it fits in that bowl, you can have it. And then don't go back. That's it. You just want the taste of it. You don't want to overindulge. And then again, if you don't bring it in the house, you can't eat it. Exactly. That's another one. Get you some nuts. Get you some raisins. Get you some fried fruit, some apricots. I got apricots in there. I got dates. Dates are really sweet. You can put those in your shakes. But get some good snacks. I mean, some really, really good snacks. Keep fruit around. We keep bananas and oranges and all that stuff around. And get some good vegetables around. You can have celery and hummus. You can have carrots and hummus. So many other things. You can got your guacamole. You dip your carrots in your guacamole. I could whoop up some snacks now. But just to satisfy that urge,
that's so all it is.
Not going crazy. That's it. Just so you're not going crazy. You're not depriving yourself of anything. If you want to get it, just don't eat all of it, period. So we're going to start with our signature product here. You want to do I was going to say the declaration again. Okay.
So it's done.
Our Red Levine, this is our signature product, and all it is berries. Like the report said, eat your berries. This is mangosteen, acai, goji berry, pomegranate, and noni. All berries. They're all good for you by themselves, but synergistically put together, they work even better. You could give it to the kids. It's a little sweet. You can give it to the kids. It's only 2 grams of sugar.
But it's a natural sugar with the fruit.
There you go. You can mix it with a little water. If the babies need it to go to sleep, just put a
give it to them.
Teaspoon in their little water bottle and let them just take them right on out. You ain't got to kill them with apple juice. You don't have to kill them with the grape juice. Give them something natural.
Because this right here is very, very high in antioxidant, which is what the body needs.
You want to build
That's your protection for your immune system. And babies, they need it too. Absolutely. So it's very, very good for that. This is one powerful product right here.
It is. And the seasons are changing.
Exactly.
It was freezing here in Jersey today. It got down
35
cold. So keep your immune system strong.
Yep, indeed.
But like I said, everybody could take that. That's our signature product.
Red Levine.
And that's our fruits. This is our vegetables here. This is also a good, what goes in has to come out. This has artichoke, milk that my grandson and the Red Levine.
Yeah, you know Miss Sabrina Clark.
The artichoke, milk thistle, alfalfa herbs, you got senna leaf and you got aloe vera. This is going to keep you clean. We say the green to keep you clean.
It will.
Anything that goes in got to come out. It's not going to stay there. It flushes your liver. gets that all out of there. Like I said, you want your products around for the holidays. You're going to eat that sweet potato pie before you go to bed, have a swig of Lviv. It's going
Wash it out.
get that right on out of there. We didn't say you couldn't have it. We just said get it out of there.
Whatever's left over that didn't get digested.
Yeah, that too. Then we have our pure noni.
Right.
Pure noni. This is a full bottle. This is my nimbo. I got water in it because I was gonna say, wait a minute now. This is pure noni. Noni's been around for 100 years. They use this as medical purposes. They can put it in their eye. They put it on sores, a broken leg. They can put noni on the skin. I put it on my side when I had the shingles.
And on that burn.
On my burn too. I had a burn on my leg.
Burn.
Ice burn. I mean, almost a 3rd-degree burn all the way down to the white meat was showing. It was ugly. The ice pack was stuck to my skin. When I peeled the ice pack off, my skin came with it. Scared the bejesus out of me. I didn't think my hair was going to grow back in that spot the whole 9 yards. Pure noni to the rescue. You can't even tell where the burn was. That's how good this stuff works. But it has so many uses. It's an ibuprofen. If you got any pain, if you had a tooth pull, if you've had any kind of a headache, any kind of pain whatsoever, pure noni. Some people drink it hot.
Oh, yeah.
Products work even better if they are heated. You don't want to put the water in the microwave. You want to heat it on the stove.
Correct.
Because anything goes in the microwave, you're killing all the micro organisms.
All the natural problems
Everything
of
in
it.
You got a microwave, get rid of it for real.
Let me tell you this, a lot of people tend to microwave their water. Let me tell you guys, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm gonna tell you, if you don't believe me, do an example, do a little science project for yourself. Get yourself a small plant, live plant, living organism, right? We're living organisms, right? You microwave that water and you put that water in that plant. And over time, watch what happens. Because once that water hits that root, there's nothing in that water to keep that plant thriving. It's going to die because you kill all the minerals in that water that the body needs. So you're doing that to yourself. You're a live organism. So stop microwaving your food. Steam it. Steam your food. Boil your water. Get your old kettle again and put on top of your stove.
That'll work
Boil your water.
We do a lot of steaming.
Yeah, a lot of steaming.
Yeah. We do, what's that other thing? Air fryer. You got to watch the air fryers too. A lot of those are being recalled. You got to get you a good air fryer. I haven't had one recalled in a minute though. Put your money into a good one. Get you a good juicer. We got the Vitamix, best mixer on the planet. Right. Get you a good mixer. You got the Bullets. There's so many out there. Get you a good blender. I mean, you just want to have these things around. You can do shakes. You can do smoothies. You can save the pulp and make biscuits and all that stuff out of it. You can still have what you want, family. You really can. Just make better choices. That's all. The next product we have is Green 29 for diabetics. They say you lose the feeling, the neuropathy in your fingers and toes. This is good for neuropathy because it's loaded with vegetables. Anybody going through chemotherapy will get that neuropathy. This will may help with the neuropathy because it's loaded with vegetables. Has a lot of those superfoods that we were talking about, the kelp, the spirulina, or the chlorella, all of the vegetables that your body needs to heal your body is in this Green 29. Really, really good stuff. We love our Green 29. And then last but not least, we got our omega-3. Everybody needs an omega. 3, 6, and 9 are in there. It's a fish oil. It's good from head to toe. It's good for your hair follicles on the top of your head all the way down to your toenails. It's good for your eyes. It's good for your skin, for your joints, for your heart. Omegas, you need your omegas. You got the hemp seeds I was talking about. Hemp seeds, chia seeds, and your flax seeds. Those are omegas. They are good for your body. So your body needs your omegas. And what I don't have here is vitamin D. We got to get us some for the winter. Get you some vitamin D, family, because the winter, the sun, it goes in earlier and we're all vitamin D deficient. And once you're vitamin D deficient, your body will start to go through a whole metamorphosis. So find yourself a good vitamin D3 for the winter. Check with your doctor because everybody might not, the doctor say, you don't need it. Do your research, family. I'm just saying. But anyway, Those are just some of the products that I put together for diabetics. Diabetes is on the rise. It's not going anywhere. Like I said, it's been found in our children. Pay attention to your children. Just keep an eye on your own body. Are you going to the bathroom enough? Are you drinking enough water? Just pay attention to your body. You got aches and pains, listen to that. I know we're aging. We're gonna click when we get up. You're gonna sound like some dominoes or whatever. You don't have to though. You get your omegas, take for your joints. You drink your coral calcium, get a good night's sleep. It all works together. Everything is connected and it all works together. So the products that I just spoke about have not been
evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. They're not designed to treat, cure, or prevent any disease. But all we do know, we do have the best products. I got your back.
We really do.
Now, listen, for those who are connected, maybe for the first time, get these products in your household, for you and your family. Just try it for yourself.
You'll thank us
Whoever
later.
invited you, get back with them and get the products from them. Become a VIP customer. You get the discount on your products anyway, but get them in your system and don't stop using them. Be consistent with it, and you're going to start seeing the result and feeling better.
You'll
Trust
be
on them.
amazed
You'll be amazed.
how
I'm
you
telling
start
you.
to feel.
You will.
And then when you don't have them, you're going to feel that
You're
too.
going to feel that too.
You
You're
really
going to
are.
miss it. Yeah. It's
You're
like a
gonna wanna miss
withdrawal.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
But they're all natural.
Yeah.
They're not going to hurt you. Everybody in the family can take it from the baby to grandpa. But the holidays are here, family. Don't have too much alcohol in your house. I'm just going to say it right up front.
Just take it easy.
Just take it easy. Serve
Enjoy.
something else.
Be thankful.
Pull out some games or something.
Have some
I
fun.
don't know. Get karaoke the whole night. We're going to take karaoke to Shantae house. But we just got to pull it in. Get it together. Make some good memories with your family because we don't know what's going on here. So just start there. Just start right there. So that's all I have for you today, family.
Awesome,
This
awesome,
is
awesome.
Diabetics Awareness Month, November. Help somebody out that you know that is a diabetic. Because what? 38.4 million people are suffering from
Probably
diabetes.
above that. Now was as of 2021,
Come
22.
on.
So
People are not dying
up
from
there.
the medication. They're not dying from diabetes. They're dying from complications
of diabetes,
diabetes.
of having it.
There you go. So that's all I got.
Awesome, awesome,
Mr.
awesome.
Flanagan.
Well, thank you
Let's
guys
bring
very,
it
very
in,
much.
big guy.
Hey, that's Sister Sims.
What's that? Hey, she must be home. She can type now. What that say? I couldn't read it.
Hold on, let me see. I gotta pull it back up.
Yeah, I couldn't read it. Welcome. My grandson loved. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
good healthy memories. Love you too.
Thank you. Yes,
Yes, we
make some
do.
good healthy memories.
Love
for
you
real.
too. Excellent. Hey.
Yep,
All
we
right.
love you, sister.
Products of the product.
We get ours in. I ain't gonna lie. Me and Reggie, I look at him talking about he's drinking too much. No, you're drinking too much. No, it's time to order.
Sneaking drinks.
Sneaking and drinking. Start filling the bottles halfway full of water and then drink it all and put it back. But stock up on your products. We're always having sales, always doing promotions.
Absolutely
You
are.
see a promotion, jump right on it.
Jump right on it. Take advantage
Just
and keep
don't
it in
run
your
out,
house.
family.
Don't
That's
run
it.
out.
That's
the
all I
problem.
got.
Nope,
Anybody
everybody
over here
good
got
over here.
anything to say? Hey,
Nope, we're
family, I see
good.
Pamela, I see Brenda Ritchie and
See, and
that
that
gay.
gay.
Welcome, family. Welcome, welcome,
Well,
welcome.
listen, as always, we really appreciate your support on our platform. We're going to keep bringing you good information, good stuff on different issues that we all need to know about and educate ourselves with. You know, we got to do it. We get it all to you right here for free. So come get it. Get the information that you need. We're here to serve. We are servants in the marketplace. We're here to serve you. Because to educate you is a great, great thing. So thank you guys. We appreciate it. And remember, we love you. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Much
There you
blessings.
go.
Thank you, Miss Judith.
Bye for now, everybody. You
All
good?
right, family. I'm good.
Good. All right. That's the
I'm ready
report as
for a
always.
nap, but I'm good.
Another one. All right. I think that was one of the. Oh, I'm just getting one of the.
No. There's a documentary. I'm always finding
about it.
documentaries. This documentary is on long COVID. People that took the COVID shot and they're still having residuals behind that. There's a documentary. I'm always finding these 9-series documentaries every day and they come on at 8 o'clock. So it's one that's getting ready to come on at 8 o'clock, but I can catch the one I gotta go, y'all. It's coming on now. But anyway, I'll post it on my page. But a lot of good information out there. You just got to know where to find it. And it's coming from doctors. patients that's complaining about they're tired of being sick. People tired of being sick, y'all. They tired. So it's time to get it together. And
All
we're
right.
just here to help you.
That's it.
God
We're here to
bless you
serve.
and have a good evening.
Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your week. Let's make it happen. Bye for now.
forgot
Love you
to-
much.
Let me find it.